When Teresa and I started, we lived on $300 a month. We drove a $50 car. If we didn't grow it, we didn't eat it, we didn't go anywhere. We didn't take a vacation for 7 years. But that early frugal living is coming back to be cashed in now.
Joel has done a lot to inspire people to regenerative agriculture. There have been successful businesses started because of his example. However, I believe most people aren't going to be able to make regenerative agriculture support them and their families. There's an old joke in agriculture that goes, how do you make $1 million farming? Start with 2 million. And I'd like to add to that joke, or you inherit land. Most of us don't inherit family land. That's the little detail most leave out of their success stories. Another example is Justin Rhodes.
We were dumpster diving. We were living on food assistance.
Despite growing up on and inheriting family land, he says that they were living on food stamps and dumpster diving. Not even he had figured out a way to make money farming. That is, until he figured out how to sell you the dream of homesteading. Now he makes millions doing just that, selling you the dream. It's not even the fact that he's disingenuous about how he got started and that he couldn't make a living off farming, even though he inherited land and grew up with that lifestyle. The fact is, he's a teacher. He has a large following of over 1 million followers. I know we all make mistakes, but things like this is dangerous, and it's really unethical to promote dangerous practices. And I think the only reason he did it was for clicks. I used to really enjoy watching Justin, but after seeing so many things that were disturbing, I felt I needed to say something because I don't see anyone else speaking out. And it's probably because he has a big channel and most people are afraid of speaking out. But I don't have anything to lose. I'm a small channel. I'm not monetized. And I don't think this is right.
And so think about that role and that power that creating content and social media can have and how that can influence people.
And I'd like to show you how you can have a homestead even if you didn't inherit land and you don't want to be the next Mr. Beast of the homesteading world. Our goals were simple. We wanted land. We wanted to be able to provide as much of our own food as possible. Some of you have a dream of supporting yourselves financially from the farm, and maybe that's possible, but most people find it's really not.
I have a gravity-fed hose going down the hill, and it's halfway filled up their water trough so far. Gravity-fed water.
Even with great marketing skills and a huge audience like Goldshaw Farm, most people can't support themselves from a farm. And that's okay. Running a farm business that can financially support you is admirable, but it's also stressful, even more stressful than most 9-to-5 jobs. Instead, what if you could scale down to where you can provide your own food for your family and live the dream, the lifestyle you desire, without all that stress or huge investment? Isn't that what you really want? A real-life example of homesteading that works for the average person?
Going to go milk Little Miss Blue Sapphire from Tractor Supply, every morning follows me around while I do chores. Molly, leave her alone.
No YouTube fame or $1 million required. That's what this channel's about. Just the average family who decided homesteading was the way that they wanted to live their lives.